Hello, everybody, and welcome to Autism in the Queer Community, episode 5. We're on the 5th episode finally. Episode 5. Been doing these videos for about a month. Yep, episode 5. Yeah. I'm so proud of myself for doing this series. So proud of myself. Series going. And in this episode, we're going to talk about books and movies. Yeah, my mom, she is going to be a part of this, so my mom's going to help me out with this. Yeah, fun fact about me, though, I did actually read a book on this channel a long time ago. Yeah, mostly for my teacher. Yeah, I did read a book on the show a long time ago. My mom, she helped me with that. Yeah, it was for a class grade. Yep. Let's get started. Hello, well, this is my mom. She's going to be a new character on here. She's going to be here from time to time. She's a behind-the-scenes character, just like my dad.
Hello. So Simon has invited me to talk about some books that I've read that have queer characters. So the first one I want to start off with is a series that I read when I was not much older than Simon is right now. And the series is by Mercedes Lackey. She's done a whole bunch of books in the world of the Herald Mages or the Heralds of Valdemar. And one of the ones, so I was showing that features a queer lead is The Last Herald Mage. So it's a 3-book series, very, very good, kind of geared toward late teens, early 20s kind of readers. And it has a queer main character that you follow through the 3 books. A lot of her books have queer characters, but not all of them. And I would say if you're looking for a spice level rating on the book, these are fairly low in the spice level category because they are geared towards somewhat younger readers. But I would recommend anything by Mercedes Lackey. And then, more recently, I discovered an artist named Alexis Hall. And I found this as a Kindle free read during Pride Month a couple of years ago called Boyfriend Material. And it's got 2 characters in it, Luke and Oliver. And Luke is the one up in the corner here. And he is kind of a hot mess character. And then Oliver is very much the straight-laced, prim and proper kind of character. And they do a whole fake dating kind of thing. Fake dating to real dating kind of thing. It's a 3-book series. So the first one is Boyfriend Material. The second one is Husband Material. And the third one is coming out this summer called Father Material. And Alexis Hall has other books with other pairings in it as well. So again, I would say probably fairly mild on the spice level for this one. And then the last book I'm going to talk about is, Simon will make fun of me for this, but I very much like Chinese costume dramas. So one of the first ones that I watched off of Netflix was called The Untamed. And I was horribly confused when I watched the first couple of episodes. I didn't know if it was a reincarnation drama or a rebirth drama or possession or whatever. It turned out to be all of them. But once I got past the first 3 or 4 episodes, I kind of found my groove. And then I decided afterwards that I would read the books. So The Untamed Chinese drama is based on a series of books that in English translates to The Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation. So you can see our 2 main characters on the cover here. I've got book 5 here because I read book 1 through 4 in my Kindle. So book 5 is the only one that I actually have in paper. And the TV series is very good and very chaste because China edits, censors a lot of their content, and they won't allow any queer content on their mainstream platforms. But they do adapt, or they used to adapt a lot of TV shows and TV series from more queer content. They're not doing that anymore, but The Untamed was one of the last ones that they did that they were allowed to release that was based on original queer books. So because I was so confused and I realized there was a lot about Chinese culture I didn't understand, I read the books. And again, I highly recommend this series. It's available through Seven Seas Entertainment, so you can buy this at most bookstores. This one, I would say books 1 through 4, pretty low on the whole spice level. Picks up a little bit toward the end of book 4 for spice. And book 5 is very spicy, so be prepared. If it's not your thing to read the spice, then you probably want to avoid some of the extra chapters in book 5. Anyway, that is my spiel, Simon. Is there anything else that you would like to talk about?
Thank you very much, Mom, for being a big part of it.
You're welcome.
And this is a good book I recommend. You know, if you're really into the drag culture stuff, I'm not going to show anything in it because the spice level, though. My mom's never read it. She's just flipped through it.
I haven't read it. I flipped through it. I saw Dame Edna in there and explained to him who Dame Edna was, but that was about as far as I got.
Yeah. True story. Like, if you ever want to read this, it's not a Halloween design, okay? This is not for Halloween. It's not a Halloween costume, just looking. If you ever want to go to a drag show, just look into your local laws first. Because most of them here in the United States are 21.
That's right. But you don't have to be 21 to read any of the books that I mentioned today.
Yeah, because...
And most of them are available at your local library.
Yeah, because if you're under 21, they will check your ID.
At the library?
At those shows, they will check your ID.
At the shows, yes. Not at the library won't check your ID.
So if you do want to own a library card and you're under 18, you need to have a parent sign it for you.
That's right. Remember we did yours when you were in high school?
Yes. And my mom helped me with some paper.
Yep. We got it done. Got to have a library card. Everybody should have a library card. All right. Well, I'm going to bow out here. Go read some books.
Thank you very much, Mom.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so one of the things I want to talk about real quick is some queer movies, though. And I do want to keep in fact, some movies might be rated R. In fact, like I do know that Love, Simon is rated PG-13. And a little fun fact about me, like watching Love, Simon always brings me back that one memory I had. Like my friend, like he told me about my school, he told me like cell phones like are now getting banned in schools. Like when I was in 6th grade, my friend told me about the school website, and one thing I did was I literally brought my school email to the movies, and then like literally at 11 o'clock at night, I emailed all the teachers about this movie, saying how great it was, and then my teacher, she replied, "Please go to bed. It's 11 o'clock at night." Yeah, it always brings me back that one memory of going to the movies and seeing that email. It always brings me back to that one memory I had in 2018. And fun fact about me, I did start my channel in 2018. Fun fact about me. Another memory I had was actually there are plenty of like queer bars in your neighborhood, though. Of course, some of them allow families. I know like pretty much all chains do, like McDonald's, Burger King. Pretty much all chains do. Yeah, and some of them are 18 plus. Yeah, I know A-Seat and Service 18 plus, because I've been there before. For drag brunches and that stuff. Although I just get fries there, and then I just eat something afterwards. I'm just there to visit performers, and that's pretty much it. A little fun fact about me: I am friends with minor misdemeanor and felony misdemeanor. I have 2 friends in the drag industry. Yeah, and I'm trying to be an amateur drag performer myself. Yeah, I'm still designing outfits to go on the computer. Like, I almost had an outfit design and my stage name ready to go. Yeah, like, I almost had everything ready to go, except it's 21. Like, because that's how the United States is. Most of the Denver area in the United States is it's either 21, like this at Denver, United States. It's you have to be within the age range between 2 to 10, or you have to be 21. Yep, and I turned 21 literally next year. Because I was born in 2006. And in some places, they actually do scan your dang ID. And I almost went to Hamburger Mary's. And that place has been around since the 90s. Yeah, and Hamburger Mary's, it operates. It's out of a few states. I've almost went inside of it. They didn't let me in, all because it was under 21. Anyways, another movie I recommend is Bros. Yeah, I know that's rated R. Yeah, and if you're watching a rated R movie, be sure to have a parent with you in the room or be over the age of 15. Typically in the US, and that applies for all 50 states, you have to be over the age of 17. And I actually got in at 13, all because I had a parent with me and my dad was with me. And when a little fun fact about me, when I was in 7th grade, I was 5'10" in 7th grade. Fun fact about me, I was 5'10" in middle school. And then, yeah, like, I got ID'd by a bartender. Like, I actually have a friend that's a bartender. Like, and then like, the best part of the day, like, this is hilarious. Like, my dad, he hates his driver's license picture, except he gets ID'd every single time. He's like, they're like, okay, or my bartender friend's like, okay, I need to see your dad's ID. My dad's like, great, I need to see your picture. Yeah, that got off topic, so I need to get back on that. I know Sucker Punch is a good one. It's about a bunch of movie. It's actually a pretty good movie. I recommend it. It's a movie musical kind of. It's really good. It's about a bunch of lesbians living in a brothel. It's so fun. It's actually really good. If you know what Sucker Punch is, it's about a bunch of lesbians living in a brothel, and they have this entire fantasy thing in their head. It's really good. There's Jamie Chung in it, and a bunch of actors I don't know. Like, the music is really good in Sucker Punch. I highly recommend it. So one of the things I do want to say about those books and those movies is that some movies might be rated R, though. I know that. Bros, I haven't seen it yet, of course. Commercials, I'd say so. I know that. Some I know I'm not gonna mention names to the NC-17 ones, cause those ones are not YouTube appropriate. And anyways, yeah, my advice about PG-13 R movies is be sure I have a parent with you. I know there are cartoons about that. I know I do watch a lot of computer software called Go Animate for schools. Yeah, I have friends that also watch that. And fun fact about me, I was an 8 for a special ed department. There's this one guy, like, he watched Go Anime for Schools. My teacher didn't know what that was, so I actually did have to Google it for her. Yeah, like, I had to Google search Go Anime for Schools for her. And I was like, what? And she was like, what is this computer software? And I'm like, it's this computer software. And yeah, I was an aide for a sped department growing up. Yeah. Yeah, and then sometimes sorry, I dropped my fidget here. Yeah, one of the things I do want to talk about is on the show, and that might be in the next episode or later, is like restaurants and bars and that stuff. My dad, he's gonna help me out with that. Like, thanks, Mom, for helping me out with this video. Thank you very much, Mom, for helping me out. And fun fact about me, and fun fact about my mom, like, she never watches this channel. Back when I first started, my mom, she watched this video. So shout out to my parents for helping me with the show. Shout out to my mom for helping me out with the show. My mom's just a guest appearance, so my mom just says hello. Yeah, my mom's actually a pretty funny character. My parents are hilarious. Yep, so please like and subscribe and enjoy your Valentine's Day. And I want to say Happy Valentine's Day.